Hello, darlings. Don't know what that was. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. The background is coming together ever so slightly. I just ordered two new posters, Barbie and Bratz, or Bratz and Barbie. Very excited. Low-key kind of expensive because they're custom. By custom, I mean I literally just put a picture. I uploaded the picture. Very excited, and I need another one. I was thinking Cheetah Girls. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe music. Maybe I'll do Ariana. I don't know. But today we are doing an album reaction. One of my favorite videos to film, least favorite to edit because I talk too much. But at the same time, I also don't talk enough. So it's like, girl, I need a script. Today we are reacting to Willow Smith. Didn't even know she was putting out an album. I haven't been keeping up with her low-key. Like, I don't even know. I don't think I even listened to her last full album. But today we are listening to Petal Rock Black. It came out like maybe a week or two ago. This is her 7th solo studio album. I'm reading the little thing. In a stark black and white trailer for her 7th solo studio album, Petal Rock Black, Willow described its creation as equally nerve-wracking and inspiring. For a year and a half, the singer and instrumentalist challenged herself to write, play, and record completely alone, but for her engineer, Adam Scholar, seeing what sounds emerge when no one else was around to hear them. The resulting songs are the most experimental of the 25-year-old musician's career, a freewheeling blend of art pop and spiritual jazz that draws from Alice, somebody, blah blah blah, she's Buddhist, blah blah blah, quiet journey, blah blah blah, not a fantasy, I am enough, I don't need no more, blah blah blah. Every song you hear is Willow's alone. She wrote the whole thing. See. So yeah, we are just gonna start full album. No stops, no starts, no ends, no beginnings. It's a little bit messy over here, so if you're new, buckle up, babe. Let's start the album. This is song 1 called Petal Rock Black.
You, Petal Rock Black, storm-smeared picture. Rust be the delirious scream, worship his whisper. Through her luscious ache, dreams a symphony we all soar on. Goddess, rain, woman, shadow me, mother, with your ear to the cocoon.
So the first one was Petal Rock Black. Second one was Vegetation. Can we clap it up? That was so good. Willow is one of those people that no matter what genre she's in, or she's like bubbled around like the same kind of sound and same genre, but I feel like she advances each album or changes it up just like a little bit. She's kind of like indie, kind of rock, kind of pop, blended all together. But you can also say the same thing about SZA, so it really just depends on where you land on the spectrum. And Willow for me lands right in like that sweet spot. Vegetation was crazy. It was a lot of her just like kind of harmonizing and like, it's not necessarily scatting, but like just a little bit. I'm assuming that this whole album is written by her, like no other writers. And if like so far the first two, well, this one, has been completely written by her, which is insane. If she did a full album straight by herself. So gotta give her props on that. Vegetation was like perf. Like I loved the sound of that. Also her writing skills, we know how I feel about those. A plus, no minus, no mistake. And her voice is like crazy. But also I didn't know, I have to look into her mom a bit more. Her mom was in a rap band, so I'm like, ooh, passed down from generation to generation. But she's just so cool. Like Willow's such a cool girl. I love. Okay, that was the first two. Next two is Hear Me Out and Play featuring somebody.
But hear me out.
Willow, I don't know if it's just like her vibe, or also because she writes about it a little bit, but she's like, if I could guess that anyone in the world was like a real life avatar, she would be the first person that I put on my list. It has nothing to do with the song, but it's just my personal take. Oh, that was beautiful. I have no idea what she was saying at the end. I also kind of hate when people do that, but also I sound like a full MAGA person when I say that. I'm like, if you're gonna run this song, make it be in English. But I'd be like, what, child? And then I have to skip it because I'm like, ooh, girl, what are they saying? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, Hear Me Out. Everything has sounded A1. Am I sick? That was insane. There was a lot of cool things she did in that song that so far, everything is getting. I have been like, okay, I know. I have been like, album McGee. Like, I've been listening to albums in complete. I think it's because once I started like buying vinyls, I was like, no, this is a piece of art. Like, this is I've been listening to so many albums on repeat, like top to bottom. Daniel Caesar, his latest album, Gigi Perez, I was listening to it for a while. I'm getting into Julia Wolf, obviously Frank Ocean. I've been listening to Channel Orange like a mad person. But I've been heavy into. I'm starting at number 1 and I'm going all the way through. I don't know. Also, I've been doing puzzles. Oh, you can't see it. There's a puzzle on the ground. I'm full puzzle McGee. Oh, we should do a puzzle and like album listening. But I need the full puzzle table, which is like $100 something, so y'all can see the puzzle as I record. So I guess you gotta subscribe, babe. That was the point of that conversation. So far for me, the album absolutely has been, what are we ranking this out of? 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. No, what does Willow give? Guitars. Right now we're at 10 out of 10 guitars. Let's see if she keeps the momentum going. To me, the best value of a song is like, after first listen, am I coming back to you? Am I going to try to listen to you again? And right now everything is like, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm listening to you completely again and again. So right now she's at a 10 out of 10 guitars. Let's keep going. that was really funky, really fun, really jazzy. I feel like this is more jazz leaning than her usual kind of. Well, she went like rock heavy and what would coping mechanism something. We're like really rocking that one. And then she had the next album, which I think was the one that had like big feelings, and that was more like kind of indie poppy. And this is also the same thing. It's kind of like indie poppy or poppy indie. Yeah, that song was really funky and really fun. There was a lot of switch ups on there. Love the drummy drum. What is that from? Some Christmas thing. Drum. I don't know. No, that's okay. We're still at tens. This whole album is my vibe. I talk about what like makes me happy and smile when it comes to music and musicians a lot, but it really, my head, it doesn't take much to make a good song that I enjoy. And you know, everybody has different levels. Some people need like some people need a lot, and the belting and the lyrics and the metaphors, and I don't always need that. So I always try to like describe and like preface my standards, because people be like, like she likes everything, and I'm like, well, yes, but also I low-key only listen to good people, so I don't know what you want from me. Anyway, next.
Sitting silently, sitting silently, sitting silently, sitting silently, sitting beside. Sitting silently, sitting silently, sitting silently, sitting silently, sitting beside. Sitting silently, sitting alone in my room, focus on my breathing, try to hear love speaking, keep on sitting silently, sitting alone in my room, focus on my breathing, try to hear love speaking, the sun. Meet yourself, maybe meet yourself, baby. Sitting silently, sitting beside.
Ooh, this is fun. Should I do it in the single? Or is that too much? That's so extra. I just looked in the camera. Girl, who do you think you are? That's Loki. That was a good time. I realized all of these songs are super duper short, which I was complaining about in my last album review. I was like, where? Like, I haven't heard a 3-minute song in like 7 years. Like, what's going on here? But actually, I don't even mind. I'm such a no, I really don't mind, because I feel like low-key every song is like it could be stitched together, so it's like one big giant song right now, because she's switching up the flows like crazy, but the layering is something wicked, nasty with a Poochie outfit. I feel like you're not wearing a Poochie outfit if you listen to Willow, and is that shade? Anyway, yeah, that was nasty. And the piano on there was like, this was a little spooky ooky. It was a little spooky. It was a little jiggy. That was a good time. Still 10 out of 10 guitars for me. I haven't heard something that this low-key might be my favorite Willow album. Okay, we're pretty much halfway through. We're on song number 6, which is called Not a Fantasy. And then we're gonna do Not a Fantasy and I Would Die for You next. And then we'll chit chat.
Walk myself through that door with no words unsaid. I'm enough. I don't need your vow. It's not a fantasy to be who you are. It's not a fantasy to live like the water does. It's not a It's not a fantasy to be who you are. It's not a fantasy to be who you are. It's not a fantasy to live like the water
I'm not the man. I'm something that you'll never understand. I'll never be just. I'll never lie. And if you people, I forgive you by and by. 'Cause you, I would die for you. Darling, if you want me to. I'm not your lover, I'm not your friend. I'm something that you'll never comprehend. No need to worry, no need to cry. I'm your messiah and you're the reason why. 'Cause you, I would die for you. You're just a sinner, I am cold. Be your fire when you're cold. Make you happy when you're sad. Make you good when you are bad. I'm not human, I'm a dove. I'm your conscience, I am love. All I really need is to know that you believe. Darling, if you want me to, you, I would die for you.
Okay, that was Not a Fantasy and I Would Die For You. Low key, those two were my least favorite so far. Not a Fantasy was fun, but I wasn't in love. I Would Die For You was just like she was a little out there for me. To say that it was a bad song, I just wasn't grooving to it. So yeah, those two, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about them. I don't think I would listen to them again. Maybe I would give Not a Fantasy another try. I would give Not a Fantasy another try, another listen, another go around. But those weren't my favorite. I feel like they were the most different from, well, this one. But this one was fun. It was funky, but it just wasn't. I wasn't. What it was throwing at me, I wasn't getting. Yeah. I feel like most of her albums are about like love, relationships, and then like self-work, self-healing, which is like everybody's themes. For the most part, that's what I'm picking up. It's just kind of like life. Like this is from last album to this album, so I don't see like a big theme here yet. So she did not write every song on this album. It would have been sick if she did though. I have to take back my bragging at the beginning of this video. Or I don't. I can do whatever I want to do. No, I'm kidding. Next two songs are Omnipotent and Holy Mystery.
the beauty all around me, I see it clearly. Oh, I'm just searching every moment to find the truth. Maybe I'll find out, maybe I won't. And I think it will be too late. Every day I say I'm the luckiest I know. All around me I see it clearly. Oh, looking for a truth that's less cruel than what I see. Maybe I'll find one, maybe I won't. And I think you love me
She's so nasty with a harmony. Just sing me a lullaby any day of the week, I bet. Next song.
Lay me down on this old
Low key, not really feeling the lyrics. I'm not really down with that, so I think I'm gonna skip this song. But again, all respect, all love, all respect. Sorry, don't fight me. Don't fight me. You're gonna yell at me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Also, I think she would go crazy with I think she would go crazy with Moses Sumney. They seem like such a cosmic pairing. Love Moses Sumney. I think they would work well together. Always trying to get Moses on somebody's album. He needs to feature more, I think. Anyway, last three songs are called Nothing and Everything, Living in the Heart Interlude, and Ear to the Cocoon. I think we'll finish it up and then I'll come chit chat.
From a vacuum of space to a silent room, forever and all. You destroy it all. From the curve of her hip to her favorite perfume, forever and all. How you birth it all. Wherever there's something, there's you. From the tenderest kiss to a violent truth, forever and all. How you birth it all. Everything is nothing. Source, you hold me, take me deeper, let me see. For eternity, learning to be free. Everything is nothing. You have been the one and only. I am living in my heart, and I'm going to be okay. No matter how my fears or my insecurities try to pull me off of my path, I am still living in my heart, and I'm going to be okay. People that we're interacting with are not living in their heart. We still choose to be living in our hearts, and we are going to be okay. Petal rock, black, storm-smeared picture, rest be the delirious scream, worship his whisper. Her luscious ache, dreams of symphony.
Let's start with my feelings about my friends. Oh wait, I don't have friends.
Goddess, rain woman, here to the cocoon. Shadow me, mother, will you shadow me with your ear to the cocoon? Mother, will you shadow me with your ear to the cocoon? Ear to the cocoon, ear to the cocoon.
Okay, we are rapidy on Petal Rock. Black, which is low-key like a tongue twister because I feel like maybe like metal rock black. Is that a play on something? Am I missing it? I don't know a lot of like references. And I'd be like, what? People are like, dummy. Like, whoa. I will say it was a very like unified album. Very cohesive is the word I was looking for. Felt like a very intimate group of people put it together, wrote it, produced it, XYZ. Very beautiful, very layered, which y'all know I love a good layer. Love a good layer, love a good harmony, and that was like all up and through that album. I think this is my favorite piece of work from her. What else? Oh yeah, Year to the Cocoon was crazy layered, crazy Lin-Manuel. I can't ever think of what it's called. When it's like layered, but the loop. What? Oh my gosh, it was like in my brain and disappeared. Whatever. I'm gonna look it up and then I'm gonna put it on the screen so I can like not be dumb about stuff I want to talk about. Yeah, that's like faves. My overall scoring. Let's drum roll. I would give her an 8 out of 10 guitars. There's a couple songs that lost me. Okay, let's do my top 3 favorite, top 3 faves, top 3 least fave. Okay, top 3, I think Ear to the Cocoon, Vegetation, and maybe Nothing and Everything. Yeah, I think that Ear to the Cocoon, Vegetation, and Nothing and Everything. Those are sickening. Honorable mention, Hear Me Out. And then my least favorites, in no particular order, is Not a Fantasy. Actually, I'm lying. Is I Would Die For You, Holy Mystery, because I didn't listen to that one, and Living in the Heart interlude was like, it's an interlude, so like, can you really judge it? But I think I would pick that as my least 3 fave. But overall, definitely, I think it's my favorite Willow album. I will be listening to it front to back to front, just because I'm obsessed with that currently. Yeah, she really put her whole heart into this, and it matches her aesthetic so bad. Like, everything about her is everything, like her look, her sound, her clothes, her hair, her tattoos, everything is so her. Like, trademark that, girl. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was like the least irritating recording I've ever filmed. I had no technical issues. Like, it was like a time for me. It was a good time for you. But anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.